Manufacturing and services firms in Singapore are more pessimistic about likely business conditions over the next 6 months. The latest government surveys show business sentiment has plummeted to lows not seen since the 2009 financial crisis.
Manufacturers in Singapore are struggling to find a silver lining over the next 6 months. Their once upbeat outlook has nosedived to a low of 56%, not seen since the 2009 global financial crisis. The gloom has spread across all major segments, but the most downbeat is transport engineering that's been rattled by the total shutdown of global air travel. That's followed closely by electronics as major economies defer 5G rollouts. Next comes biomedical manufacturing, a former star performer, plagued with supply and manpower disruptions amid the pandemic.
We are seeing that in some of the high-frequency indicators that we track. For example, the number of container vessels moving goods across the world has drastically reduced, and is telling us that the drop in global trade will probably be worse than what was seen during the global financial crisis.
The glum has not spared the entire services sector either, where business confidence has plunged deeper into the negative. Those most pessimistic are in segments like accommodation, F&B and retail, all badly hit by COVID-19. Experts say firms aren't expecting safe distancing measures to go away after the circuit breaker, which are likely to limit crowds. Moving forward, more may lose their services jobs in the coming months. On the other hand, the manufacturing sector may not suffer as much because many of its firms have been allowed to operate during this time. And economists say the survey results are a sign of worse to come.
Both surveys do add weight to my view that GDP growth could see a low of more than minus 20% year on year for the second quarter of the year, improving by the end of the year to overall still cost a contraction of 8.9% for the full year. However, I think we do expect these base effects to reverse in 2021, and that will translate to a 9.2% GDP growth for that year.
The Trade and Industry Ministry says support will be given to businesses and workers during this difficult period. But economists say the unprecedented government help so far won't be enough to prevent Singapore from sinking into a deep recession in the second quarter. That said, they're hoping a turnaround happens in the third quarter as countries around the world lift restrictions.